Hi, it's Stuart Sutton at eXp Realty. You're here probably because you saw a mailing or a post or an ad that says that we pay you to prepare your house for sale. As a matter of fact, we provide some of those services up front at our cost, and we pay you to do others. The bottom line is that most people find this very hard to believe. I'm about to show you that it's actually true, and our clients and customers know it's true because they've experienced it. Let's jump right in. First, I want to share with you that what agents aren't telling you is not derogatory by any means. Our videos, our vlogs, our books, nothing is derogatory. It's simply information that we think you should be aware of that's not often shared by agents because of, could be several things, lack of experience being probably the main one. So let's jump in and show you some of the things that we really feel strongly that you need to be aware of regarding preparation to get top dollar for your home. But first, before I do that, I'm going to make a quick plug. If you want to grab my book, What Real Estate Agents Are Not Telling You, again, it's not derogatory, but it may provide some information that you just aren't going to get elsewhere. You can grab that on Amazon. I'm the author. There's the title. You can grab it anytime you want. So let's go ahead and jump in. Preparing your home for sale. The first problem is that you need to have an inspection. Now, this depends on the age of your home, of course. If your home is only a few years old, it's probably not necessary. But a home inspection is going to make you aware of any needed repairs. If you maintain your home very tightly and stay on top of things, you're probably going to be aware of anything that needs to be done anyway. But sometimes there are surprises. I actually had a seller one time who wasn't aware that their ductwork was deteriorating. So once they found out from the inspection, they went ahead and took care of that. But here's the main thing. When the buyer came along and it was time to negotiate, the seller was aware they'd already spent the money on the ducting, and they took that into consideration when they negotiated the contract. Therefore, they didn't get caught by surprise and lose a contract because of that ductwork. I hope that makes sense. So being prepared is very, very important, and getting an inspection is really a wise thing to do. See, an inspection now allows you to be better prepared, and it doesn't cost you anything. I pay for the inspection. We actually provide that for you because we think it is so important for you. Now, some agents will tell you you don't need to have an inspection and shouldn't have one. They say, well, you're going to have to disclose this stuff to any buyer. That's true, you do, and you want to. If there's anything that needs to be disclosed, you want to disclose it. But you don't have to disclose, we used to have a broken window and now we don't. We used to have deteriorating ductwork and now we don't. For marketing purposes, you certainly want to say, hey, the ductwork has been replaced. That's a nice plus. But measure twice, cut once. If you take care of items on the inspection report that the buyer's inspection will no longer find, then you've got a more comfortable buyer, a more confident buyer in your home. The two biggest reasons contracts don't reach closing, mortgages and inspections. And in my experience, inspections have actually surpassed mortgages and become the number one reason that contracts don't reach closing. So measure twice, cut once. So your process should be, have a home inspection. The inspector's going to inspect the home just as if he were doing it for a buyer. You can then resolve necessary repairs. Now, the criteria is not what you might think. The criteria is very straightforward. What do buyers usually ask for? What are their main concerns when they find items on inspection reports? So we can identify those, resolve them. When the buyer comes along, guess what? Those issues don't exist, and their confidence in your home is higher. In addition to that, you can make your own repairs before the home goes in the market. I mean, let's face it. If you find that one of your outdoor hose bibs is leaking, when you're under contract, you have to hire a licensed plumber to come out and do that. Before you go on the market, you can go get the washer and put it in yourself, stop the leak, only cost you a few dollars versus having a licensed plumber come. I know it sounds trite, but that actually is the way the contract process works. So let me give you a quick hint before I leave this particular subject. If an agent recommends you don't have a home inspection, I would consider that a red flag. Measure twice, cut once. It's better to be prepared. If there's a problem you weren't aware of, wouldn't you rather know about it now than when your buyer comes along and it's a surprise? I find that's a huge advantage to measure twice, cut once, and be prepared. And that's one of the reasons that our listings sell at a higher price in net profit to our sellers than the average agent. Now the second problem, we've kind of talked about it a little bit. When you have the inspection, you have the repairs done, a lot of times there are things that need to be taken care of. You can take care of them, reduce your costs, but sometimes you have to bring people in. Well, we have the resources for that. And we'll actually pay you to take care of those. What does that mean? Well, exactly what it says. You bring a contractor out, they take care of some of the roof issues, we reimburse you for that amount at closing. So we're paying you to get your house ready for top dollar. The bottom line is the better prepared your home is, the more profit you will make at closing. Now let's go past repairs and talk about aesthetics. Carpet stretching, carpet cleaning, house cleaning, landscaping, things like that. Again, we pay you to take care of these things. You and I identify them. We help you if you need service people to take care of them. And then we reimburse you the cost to take care of those, because getting your house in top condition will get you top dollar. And it's absolutely worth taking the time and effort to do that. And of course, you've heard of staging. That was one of the first things to come along to help people get their homes in tip-top shape to get the most money for them. You can't really be objective about your own home. That's why we bring in a stager. And that is an expense I cover up front. So I cover the inspection and the staging up front. And then we pay you to resolve the repairs and the aesthetics that need to be done to get the house ready. We don't have an unlimited budget, of course. We're not going to be able to pay you to re-roof your house or paint your entire home. But we do have a generous budget that allows you to accomplish a lot to get your home in tip-top shape. And this is something a lot of people don't think about. We put a warranty on the home so that you're covered during the listing and the contract. So think about this. While you're listed, your dishwasher goes out unexpectedly. Well, you don't just call an appliance repair person, you call the warranty company, and you could save some money that way. We've saved sellers lots of money over the years, even to the point of replacing air conditioners while the home was listed. Yes, timing is everything. We've actually had air conditioners go out during the contract, even a few days before closing, but with a warranty in place, you save some money when that happens. So again, just a summary: have a home inspection, have the home stage, take care of repairs, take care of aesthetics, put the warranty in place. And when that is accomplished, you have a home that's going to sell for top dollar. You're going to put more money in your pocket at closing, and the repairs and aesthetics, inspection and staging were taken care of, and you didn't have that expense. I don't know of another agent who does this, but our new level of service goes well beyond the preparation process. As a matter of fact, you might take the time to watch a couple other videos. For example, this one, the presentation. How your home is presented online makes all the difference in whether buyers actually want to come see it. So take a look, and I hope to see you on that video.